Hey everyone, welcome back. We're diving deep today into a topic that might just shake up your whole view of the internet.
Yeah, I'm excited to break this down.
We're talking all about search.
Right. Search, how people find information online.
And I think most people, when they think of search, they think of Google.
Absolutely. I mean, Google's got like what, over 90% of the global search traffic. They're the big kahuna for sure.
92% to be exact, which is insane. But that's exactly what we're going to unpack today.
It's a bit of a head scratcher. You've got this giant like Google that basically owns search.
Right.
But at the same time, the way people are searching is starting to change. It's kind of like, well, if everyone uses Google, what's even left to talk about, right?
Exactly. That's the deep dive. So to kick things off, we're looking at a couple of really fascinating reports today.
Yeah, we've got some fresh data from both Pew Research Center and Statista. And let me tell you, some of this stuff is eye-opening, to say the least.
It really is.
Yeah,
So, Google's still dominant, no doubt. But the interesting thing is, where else people are going to find what they need online? It's not just about typing keywords into that little search bar anymore.
it's so true. People are branching out.
Yeah, they're looking at all sorts of new places on different platforms.
Think about it, like Instagram, YouTube, even TikTok. They're all becoming these hubs for discovery.
And that's where things get really interesting, for marketers especially. Because if people aren't always starting their search on Google, what does that mean for how we reach them?
It's a huge shift, and it's something that everyone, from small businesses to major corporations, needs to wrap their heads around.
Absolutely. So let's break this down. Let's say you're, I don't know, trying to find the best pizza place in your neighborhood.
Okay, pizza. I'm with you.
A few years ago, you would have probably hopped on Google, typed in best pizza near me, and boom, you've got a list of places. But now, you might just open up TikTok or Instagram and search hashtag pizza lover or something.
Totally. Or even just scrolling through your feed, you're bound to see some delicious looking pizza popping up. It's like search is happening without you even realizing it.
Right, exactly. And that's the thing. These platforms are so visual, so engaging.
And it's not just food. This is happening across the board. Looking for fashion inspiration, you're hitting up Instagram, need a quick tutorial on how to fix something, YouTube's your go-to.
It's a whole different ballgame. So what I'm hearing is Google's not going anywhere, but we need to start thinking beyond Google.
100%. Optimizing for Google is still crucial, but it's not the be-all and end-all anymore. It's about diversifying your strategy and understanding these new search landscapes.
So how do we even start to do that? How do we figure out where our audience is hanging out and what they're searching for on these new platforms?
It's a little bit of detective work. You got to think like your target audience.
Yeah.
Put yourself in their shoes. What are they interested in? What platforms are they using? What kind of content are they consuming?
So for example, if you're trying to reach Gen Z, you're probably not going to find them hanging out on Facebook as much.
Probably not. You're more likely to find them on TikTok or Instagram. They're all about visual content, short form videos, that kind of thing.
Gotcha. So it's really about understanding your audience and meeting them where they are.
Exactly. And that means adapting your content, your messaging, even your entire approach to marketing.
So final question, and maybe this is a bit of a crystal ball situation, but if this trend keeps going, what does the future of search even look like?
Well, if you ask me, search is becoming more visual, more social, and way more integrated into our everyday lives. It's less about typing in keywords and more about discovering things organically through the content we consume and the communities we engage with.
So what does all this mean for businesses? I mean, it sounds like we need to be ready to adapt big time.
Without a doubt, we need to be creative, think outside the box, and, most importantly, be willing to experiment. Because the only constant in the world of search is change. And if you're not keeping up, you're going to get left behind. Think about it. Where's your audience going to be in 5 years? Will they even be using search as we know it?
That's a great point to end on. I think we've given everyone a lot to think about. So thanks for tuning into this deep dive, and be sure to check back next time for another fascinating exploration into the ever-evolving world of digital marketing.
Always a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
We'll see you next time.